Hello, here is your first ball and band workout, so make sure you have both. And we're going to start off by warming up with our shoulders down, ball between the hands. Our legs are going to be hip width apart, feet flat on the floor. And we're going to start with half roll down. So we're going to slowly articulate through the spine, coming down just to about halfway, scooping that belly button, and coming up and re-stacking the spine. So again, articulating, I have pressure in the ball. Inhale, hold, exhale to scoop up all the way. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you come up. For 4, 3, 2 more. Notice as you squeeze into the ball, how that helps take the tension out of the neck. Last one. And now we're going to sit back, lift both legs up so we're in a boat position, and exhale, twist to the left and right. So I'm right on the sits bones. Again, shoulders are down. I'm lifting up and out of the waist. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Bring your feet together. Take a stretch forward. And then we're going to go into full roll down. So now my legs will be straight out in front. Again, I'm going to hold the ball. Shoulders are down. Articulating through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Inhale the arms back, keeping the ribs pulled down and in. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, chin to chest, scoop and round. Reach for the toes. And we're going to keep a rounded spine as we come back down. Inhale back. Don't let the back arch as you reach the arms behind you. Exhale to scoop up. Inhale. And exhale as we're coming up. Really think of lengthening long through the spine. Getting a nice stretch to the back of the legs. We'll do 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Excellent. And then we're going to lay down on our back and we're going to bring the ball in between the ankles. So I'm going to bring my hands behind my head to help support my neck and shoulders, take out any tension. I have a nice squeeze on the ball. My legs are hip width apart. Making sure here my tailbone is heavy, my belly button is pulling down, the front rib cage is closing. I'm not arching anywhere in my back. So I'm going to keep my elbows in my peripheral vision to curl the head and shoulders up. Inhale the legs out. Exhale to pull back into tabletop. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now if you're feeling your lower back, you can feel free to bring your legs higher up to modify, or if you want a more challenge, you can bring them as low as you can maintain that neutral spine. And then we're going to bring the legs straight up towards the ceiling again. Squeeze into that ball. Inhale to lower the legs. Exhale to lift. Now you'll notice if you go too low, you're going to kind of like puff up a little bit through your abdominals. We don't want that. We want to keep everything nice and pulled in and tight. For 5, 4, I'm thinking of my head as being a heavy bowling ball resting in my hands. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. And then we're going to do a little crisscross variation where I'm going to twist to my left knee And I'm gonna rotate my hips in the ball. So I'm pulling my right elbow to the left knee as I rotate. Inhale, center. Squeeze, rotate. Inhale, center. This is 8, 8, 7. Those obliques should really be firing. 6. Think of trying to bring your rib cage towards the thigh rather than just the elbow. For 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, last set, 1, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead, hug the knees in towards your chest. Little rock side to side just to release the lower back. You can draw little circles, which feels nice too. And then we'll lift the hips up and bring the ball under the sacrum. So it's kind of right above the tailbone in that flat area before your lower back starts. Arms are going to be long down by your side. We'll bring the legs up to tabletop. Relax the neck and shoulders. Start with toe taps. So again, I'm making sure that I'm not rocking through my pelvis at all. I'm thinking of pushing the belly button down into the ball. My front rib cage is staying closed. And pelvic stability. My pelvis is staying nice and still. We'll go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to come into a turned out position, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. If you can touch the ground, great. If not, that's totally fine. Lower down to wherever is comfortable for you so that you're not arching through the back or getting that wobble in the pelvis. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to maintain this frog here, and then we're going to inhale the legs out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3. Think of keeping the back of the neck nice and long. On this last one, hold the legs out, and we're going to slice across. One leg over the other for 8 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And both legs up towards the ceiling in parallel for scissors. One leg lowers and then the other. And then really try to lengthen, get a stretch through that hamstring as you reach through the legs. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then both legs back up to parallel. And we're going to draw circles. So we're going to inhale, lower the legs down. They come together. Exhale, lift up. This is 4, 3, 2, 1 more in this direction, and then 5 in the opposite direction. Inhale as you lower. Exhale to pull up for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Excellent. Last thing we're going to do here is dead bug. So legs are going to be in tabletop. We're going to reach the opposite arm and opposite leg out and back. So if my right leg is going out, my left arm will reach behind me. I'll bring everything in. And then my right arm reaches back as the left leg reaches out. Inhale, exhale back in. reach. Exhale back in. This is 6. And 6, feel as that arm reaches back behind you, how you have to pull in even deeper with the rib cage. My cat is making an appearance. This is 4. And 4. 3. And 3. 2. Last set, 1 of each. And 1. Excellent. And then we'll bring our feet to the mat, lift your hips up, and take the ball out. Go ahead, hug the knees in. Take a stretch. I'm going to get my cat out. Out you go, Jen. Okay. And now we're going to keep the ball and grab your heavy band. So my heaviest band is a red. If the red feels too heavy, you can do a medium, which I think is a yellow. But Brooke, I know you'll be fine on a red. So we're gonna bring the band around our thighs to start. And then the ball is coming down, and I'm bringing my heels high up on the ball, and my balls of the feet are staying on the mat. And I'm gonna turn out like butterfly position. So heels together, toes are apart. I'm pushing out on the band. Again, make sure that your heels have contact with the ball. Arms are gonna be long. You're gonna push down to lengthen through the back of the neck. And on the exhale, I'm squeezing my glutes to lift up nice and high. And inhale, my butt taps down and up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So I'm keeping good pressure against that band to activate those outer glutes. And then that level of instability by having the heels in the ball also kind of just adds a little oomph. We'll go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So now as we come up, push out on the band, lower. Lift out on the band, lower. Squeeze as you push out. Now again, my ribs, I'm not coming up so high. We don't want that. We want to keep the ribs in and tight. So think of a plank through the torso. Make sure you're not arching through your mid-back. Last 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up, push out, little pulses out. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the tension, little pulses up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and lower down. Excellent. That should have fired up those glutes. We're going to now pass the ball so it's underneath our left foot. My right foot is down on the ground. Both feet are in parallel. So my feet are hip width apart. I have some tension on the band. And again, make sure you have good pressure in the ball with the left side. And on the exhale, I'm lifting my hips up. Inhale, lower. I feel this more intensely in my right glute and then in my left hamstring. So the foot that's on the ball is getting more hamstring work, and the foot that's on the ground is getting a little bit more glute work. 6, 5, 4, trying to not let that ball move around too much. 3, 2. On this last one, we're holding it up, little pulses up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it up, pulse out on the band. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tricky to keep it stable. And lower down. Good. Okay, now we bring that ball to the right, underneath the right foot. Again, both feet are in parallel. Left foot's down and up we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, not strange or uncommon for one side to feel really different from the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're going to hold it up and pulse up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Push that heel in to help anchor the ball. Hold the hips up, keep the hips still, pulse out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and lower down. Woohoo! Give yourself a stretch to the back of the legs, wherever that is for you. Hug in. Excellent. Bring the band now so it's around your feet. Should be kind of near the arches. We can put the ball to the side for the moment. And we're going to do another set of crisscross with working against the band here. So again, my hands go behind the head. If I'm twisting to my left knee, I'm pushing out with my right leg. So I pull, twist, inhale, center. That's one set. 9, 8, 7. I'm pulling in with that left leg towards me as I push away with the opposite leg. 6. Really cinch in at the waist as you twist. 5, halfway there. 4, 3, 2. Last set here. We're going to hold for the little pulse. Pulse, pulse, reach. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Anchor that belly down. Anchor the hips down. 2 and 1. And rest. Good job. We're going to do another set of scissors here as well with the tension. So I'm bringing the band above my thighs, up, and again, now I'm pushing towards me with that band as I push away. And again, you just get a little bit of extra fire down in those low abs as we push against that resistance. For 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, last set, 1, and 1, and rest. Good. All right, now we're going to lay on our side. Pardon me, it is like 100 degrees in here, so this is Bikram Pilates for me. You will see me wiping my sweaty face multiple times. If it's also hot near you, feel free to have a towel so that you're not slipping. We're going to go on one side on our forearm. Legs are going to be stacked, knees are bent. We're going to lift the hips up, leg lifts as well, down, lower the hip. So I'm making sure I'm not sinking in that shoulder. Hips lift, squeeze the glute up and down. Lift and down. Trying to keep your head and your neck in alignment with the rest of the spine. Don't let it drop. For 5, 4, lat is very turned on as well. 3, 2. Now in this last one, we're going to hold it up. Little pulses up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and rest. Excellent. Now we're going to extend the legs long. They're going to be straight. We're going to come up into a side plank. Hold it up. Exhale, wrap around your waist. Inhale, open. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3 more. Keep those hips high. Last 2. Last 1. Wrap. And lower. Woohoo! Other side. Here we go. So again, when you get into position, you want your shoulder and your elbow to be in a straight line. You don't want to be farther forward or behind it. Knees are bent, hips stacked, long spine. Here we go. Up, lift, and hips down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Check in with your jaw. Notice if you're holding tension. Hold it up. Hold that leg up. Give me little pulses. I feel this as much in my lower glute holding me up as I do in my top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Catch your breath. Legs are long. Again, I have my legs stacked. If you want to stagger them, have one foot in front of the other, that's fine. We come up, find a nice stable stance, shoulders are down, and we exhale, wrap. Inhale, open. Imagine a corset around your waist getting cinched in as you wrap. This is 7, 6, 5. Again, one side might feel a lot stronger or weaker. That's fine. Just notice it. 3, 2, last 1. And lower down. Awesome. All right. Take a wipe. And then we're going to grab your other band. So my heavy band is around my thighs. This is my medium band. If it feels like too much in your neck or your shoulders, you can go to your light band. And I'm bringing this band just above my wrists, and make sure that the wrists stay in alignment with the rest of the arm as you do the exercise. So I have my legs hip width apart, my shoulders and hips will stay in alignment, and I'm going to push out on my yellow band with my arms. As I inhale, lean back into a plank, reach the arms forward, and exhale, come up as I lower. So I'm opening, broadening through the upper back, widening the collarbone. Exhale, come up. I feel my glutes, a bunch of quads and abs engage as I lean back and come up. This is 4, 5. We're going to do 8. If this hurts your knees, you can skip it or don't lean quite so far back. 2 more. Last 1. Hold it. Pulse out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And come up. Very good. Now we're going to bring our hands so they're shoulder width apart underneath the shoulders. So again, wrists and elbows and shoulders are all in alignment. And now I'm going to push out on my band. And I'm going to tuck my toes under. I'm going to exhale, hover the knees a few inches off the ground. So again, what I don't want is that. You want a nice long spine. So first we're just going to do little taps down and up. Knees tap and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Now tap the right knee down, center. Left knee down, center. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Make sure you're not sinking in between the shoulder blades. Last set. And take a little rest. It actually feels really nice to reach the arms forward and out against the band in child's pose. It should give you a nice opening through your upper back. And then we're going to come back into that position. Widen, push the floor up and away. Tuck the toes, hover the knees, and now we're gonna reach the right leg back, bring it in. Left leg back, bring it in. Right and left, keeping the hips stable, not arching the back, not lifting the hips. Squeeze as you extend. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower down. Awesome. Coming up, taking that yellow band off, keeping the red where it is. Gonna be seated. Feet are gonna be hip width apart, feet down, knees are bent. Just make sure they're not too close to your body. You want them a little bit farther out. Arms are gonna reach behind you, fingers to the side, open through your chest. Make sure you're not arching though, so you're still pulling the ribs in. And we're gonna exhale, lift those hips up to tabletop, pulse out on the band, lower the butt down. Exhale, lift, pulse out, and lower. So you get a nice stretch to the chest as you come up. But again, make sure you're supporting yourself. Make sure you're not sinking into the shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Excellent. Now I'm going to adjust my hands so my fingers are facing towards my body, open through the chest, ribs pulling tight. I'm going to lift my hips up slightly forward, and we're going to do tricep dips. So we're going to inhale, bend, exhale, up. Again, make sure you're not sinking, you're pushing up out of the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last one. And sit down, reach the legs long, reach up and reach for your toes for a stretch. Good job. Deep breaths. Grab some water if you want. And we're going to lay down on our side again. This time you can be down here. If you want an added challenge, feel free to be up here, but if that's bothering your neck or shoulder, no shame in coming down. So if you're here, you're lifting up through that waist. Again, my knees are bent, hips are stacked, shoulders, hips in one line, heels stay glued, we're opening for clams. So you want to be feeling this right through that up outer booty. You don't want it in the thigh or the hip flexor at all. Really squeeze the heels into each other. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to open and we're going to kick out, back to clam and close. Open, extend, clam and close. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I just hit Anya's new big girl bed. That's the big news to print here. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now we're keeping the leg in parallel, and we're lifting straight up and down. And again, you want the knee and your foot. We don't want that. So we want the knee and the foot in one straight line in alignment. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to hold it up hip height, and you're going to kick straight ahead and bend at the knee. Straight ahead, bend. I am flexing so I don't hit my daughter's bed. You can feel free to point the toe. 6, 5, don't let the leg drop. 4, ooh, it's burning. 3, 2. Make sure you're in parallel. Now hold it straight. Don't even think. Just up. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And rest. Good job. Give a bang. And then we're going to come onto all fours. We'll start on the hands. Abs pulled in nice and tight. And we're going to do hydrants on this right side. 8, 7, 6. Again, every position you're in, keep trying to think of lengthening through your spine. So check in with your neck and shoulders. Make sure you're not gripping. 2 and 1. Now I'm going to come down to my forearms. I'm going to lift this right leg straight up, and then I'm going to bring it down and behind the opposite knee. Up, down and behind. Up, tap, lift, tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Think of looking at your thumbs, so again, you're not breaking the line of your spine. Last one, hold it parallel. Think of reaching up towards the ceiling with the heel, little pulses up. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bring that heel as close to your butt as you can and pulse up from here. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Huzzah. Ha, other side. All right. Whew. So definitely not the most glamorous video, but that's okay. Laying on our side, on the forearm, or down is also totally fine. Legs are stacked. We have our regular clams for 10. Heels are pressing into each other. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So on this next one, we open the clam, kick it out at the diagonal, back to clam, and close. Open, extend, heel to heel, and lower. This is 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Legs stay stacked. We stay in parallel and straight up and down. Knee and foot staying in one straight line. 2, 3, 4. Notice you're starting to sink. Re-engage the lat. Push out of the shoulder. 9. Now we hold that leg up hip height and we kick and bend. Kick and bend. These burn. Just be through it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't let that knee dip down to the floor. Hold the leg out. Pulse it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, those burn the worst. And then we come to all fours. And we have hydrants on this side. So again, abs in nice and tight, long spine. Keeping the hips squared off to the floor. Open and close. Last one. Beautiful. Lowering down to the forearms. We bring that left leg up, and then it's going down and across, and lift. Across, lift. Don't worry if you're on the other leg. Just make sure you've done the opposite leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now keep the leg up. Reach the heel towards the ceiling. We pulse up. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you bring that heel as close to your butt as you can get it and pulse up from here 20 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! I shall say we have burned the booty. We're going to take the band off. Arrivederci band. And let's give our glutes a little stretch. I'm grabbing a sip of water. Let's come down onto our backs. And we're going to do a figure 4. So I'm going to bring my right ankle to my left knee. Find that shape. Make sure my hips are squared off. And then from here, I'm going to lift the legs up. If you want more, you can grab underneath that left thigh and hug it in. Check in with the rest of your body. Notice if you're holding tension in your neck and shoulders. Again, that jaw. I tend to be very guilty of holding tension in the jaw. We want to let it go. Think of trying to send your breath to where it feels tightest in your body. So that hip that we're opening, if it's feeling really tight, think of trying to send a little goodness to it. And then we'll bring both legs down, and now I'm bringing my left ankle to the right knee. Again, push that left knee down towards the floor, and then lift up. You want that opposite tension to give you the most stretch. One more deep breath. And then we'll sit up. And I'm going to have you grab your heavy band again. And again, if the heavy feels too hard, you can grab your medium or light, whatever feels better. And I'm holding it in between my hands, and I'm grabbing it so my knuckles are facing each other. My knees are bent, feet flat on the mat, shoulders are down. I'm just going to lean back slightly. I'm not really rounding, but I'm not arching either. So just think of slightly leaning back. Abs are engaged. Right arm stays straight as I exhale, pull, twist towards the left diagonal. Inhale, center. Exhale, pull, twist towards the right diagonal. Inhale, center. This is 9. 8. So again, I want you to think of cinching in at your waist as you twist. 7. Initiate that pull back with the arm from behind your shoulder blade. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, last set, 1, and 1. Beautiful. Reach for the toes again. And then I'm going to bring the heavy band behind my left leg. Knee is bent. The band is on my left palm. This is for biceps. Shoulders are down. I'm going to lean back slightly. Squeeze and straighten. Squeeze and straighten. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now make a 90-degree angle. Hold. Pulse up. Up. Ooh, I feel it right through there. It's right to that lat. 7, 6, 5, 4. It's a small movement. 2 and 1. Whee! Rest. Other side. Behind the right leg. So again, on my palm. I'm going to lean back a little bit. Squeeze that bicep. Exhale, curl and straighten. Curl and straighten. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we make that slight 90-degree angle, little pulse up, up, up. Squeeze that lat, squeeze into the armpit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, rest. Okay, now I'm bringing it back to right above my wrists. Plug those shoulder blades down and in. Bend at the elbows as you push out. Inhale up. Squeeze those lats. Good. And do your best to keep the wrists. My wrists really want to go like that. Try to keep them straight. 5, 4. Abs pulled in tight here. My ribs really want to flare out, so I'm pulling in deeply to keep that in. 2 more. Last one. Now we hold here and little pulses out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Reach forward, take a stretch. Those are hard, but good. And then we're doing those triceps where we pledge allegiance with our band, placing it. I like to do these kneeling, it's a little bit easier. So if it's over my left side, my right hand comes into the loop, palm facing down. Again, ribs pulled in nice and tight. We're gonna exhale, push straight down and back. We're doing 15, so that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Other side, I'm just turning so that you can see. You don't have to turn. So now I'm holding it against my right chest. My left palm comes in, palm is facing down. Abs engaged, glutes engaged, pushing straight down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Excellent. Let me check our time. We're in the home stretch, ladies. All right, we're gonna do one plank series, and then we're gonna do a little butt cardio, and then we'll stretch it out. So I'm bringing the band around my ankles. I'm going to come into a plank. You can be on your forearm or your hands, whichever feels better for you here. My feet are gonna have to be slightly apart so I have tension in the band. Plug those shoulders down, push the floor away. None of that, so tuck that tailbone under, pull the ribs in. And I'm gonna walk my left foot out to the side, center. Right foot out, center. I realize you can't see my feet, sorry. But right foot out, center, left foot out, center. So I'm reaching against the band. Here go my glasses. Out and out. Tap and tap. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last set. Good job. Lower down, take a stretch for a second. Now we're going to come to our forearms. And actually, I like to use the ball. I have a wonky right rotator that wants to collapse, so it helps for me to have something to kind of grasp in the center to hold my stance. You don't have to do that. So again, I'm pushing out on the band. Get a nice long line, tuck that tailbone under, and without lifting the hips, we're gonna bend the knees, tap the floor and straighten. Tap the floor and straighten. It's all lower abs. Don't let the hips lift. Don't let your back collapse. If you need to take a break, do so. 10, 9, gaze is slightly at the ball. 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Just hold the plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze the glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stretch it out. Good job. Come on to all fours for a second. We're going to inhale, open to the left side. Exhale, bring that left arm through the right. Shift the hips back and get a nice stretch in that left shoulder. You kind of have to play around with where you place your weight, and you can move a little bit side to side if you also feel the stretch deeper that way. Inhale back to open and bring the hand down. Lengthen that spine. Inhale that right arm up, and exhale, bringing it through. And again, for me to get that nice stretch, I'm shifting my hips back behind me. Inhaling back to that quadruped, opening the arm, and coming back to all fours. Okay, last thing here. We're gonna bring the band back around the thighs. This is mean to end with this, sorry. Okay, so I'm headless, but you can hear me. Right above the thighs, we're going to open wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow. Jump and jump, jump and jump. Keep the knees tracking over the second toe each time. When I jump wide, I'm a little bit more turned out. When I'm narrow, I'm parallel. Keep breathing. Push through the heels. Push against that band. 10, 9, 8. Get the hips back. 7, 6, 5. Woo, 4, 3, 2. Last set. Oh, good job. Lift it up. Amazing. Come down. Take the band off. Cruel, cruel band. Okay. Go ahead, sit cross-legged for a moment. Nice big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to rotate to the left, bringing the right hand to the left knee, left arm behind you. And just nice deep breaths here. Lifting up out of the waist, creating length in the spine. And we'll inhale back to center. And exhale, we're rotating to the right. Left hand to the right knee. Looking over that right shoulder. And then we're going to come forward. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, folding forward to wherever that is for you today. Shift your hips back. Think of sending your tailbone up behind you. Restack the spine one vertebra at a time, and then cross your leg the opposite way, so the other foot is on top. Inhale, shoulders are down. Exhale, folding forward with your legs crossed this way. And then we're going to bring the soles of our feet together, have a little pressure on the knees as you fold forward, getting a nice inner thigh stretch. Again, notice if your shoulders are lifting up to your ears, try to keep them down and relaxed. And then we'll bring our legs straight out in front. You can flex the feet for kind of added stretch. Inhale, exhale, reaching for the toes. And again, notice if your shoulders hiked up and pull them down. Think of trying to create traction through your spine here. So you're trying, I'll show you from this side too. Instead of just collapsing here, think of trying to lift up out of that waist. I get a much deeper stretch to the back of my legs, and I'm getting a really nice lower back stretch. And then from here, if you want to just relax, feel free. And then we're going to end with a mermaid. So I'm going to have my left shin forward at 90 degrees, and my right shin leg is bent and is right to the side. So arms are out to the side. I'm going to inhale, go to my left first, bringing the forearm down, lengthening out of the waist. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel that some of this left hip is pulling down towards the ground as I'm opening to my right. Now from here, I'm just going to rotate from my spine to kind of rotate towards the floor or that right knee. And then I'm going to inhale, slightly rotate up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale. One more. And then come to facing me again. Sit up tall, reach long through the arms, and release it. Beautiful. Now my right shin is bent 90 degrees, left leg bent just to the side. Arms are long. I'm going to my right first. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reach down through that right hip, keeping it down to the ground as much as you can. And we're going to exhale, rotate. Inhale, extend. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, extend. One more time. Reach to that right arm as you rotate. And back to facing me. Reach. And you are all done. Thank you for joining me. I hope that felt great. And I'll send you some more soon. Bye.